Hello everyone, welcome back to the IndieGeekGuy channel. I hope you're well, and today is a special day. That's right, we are taking a look at the Mario Brothers movie. To be more specific, Super Mario Bros. The original motion picture. That's what the Blu-ray says. I have never seen this. I don't know how I have never seen this in my entire life, because it feels like something I should have seen as a kid at some point, but nope, never seen it, heard about it. No, people have mocked and had an affectionate kind of weird relationship with this movie because it's out there, I guess. It's kind of like a cult movie, I guess. It's a cult movie that people know isn't a good movie, but they can't help but just enjoy the fact that it exists. And yeah, this has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to watch this for years, it feels like, and ever since I've started doing movie reactions on this channel, it has been there on my mind. Like one day we're doing it. It's gonna come up. It's gonna happen. And today is that day. We're doing it. Super Mario Brothers original motion picture starring Bob Hoskins. I have no idea what I'm truly in for with this. Like I don't know. I don't know what the plot is going to be. I don't know where it's going to go. I assume they at least take the idea of Mario trying to save Princess Peach, like as a very core, like bottom level, what is the movie going to be? I assume that will be there in some form. Other than that, who knows? I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, hopefully, you know, it falls into that category of so out there, bad, it's good, kind of fun. That's what I'm hoping for, and that is exactly the kind of thing I'm in the mood for today. I'm in the mood for something silly, but yeah, I am just fascinated by the mere existence of this movie, because obviously at the time where this movie came out, Mario was big. It was big news. Everyone knew who Mario was, so I'm interested to see what, you know, specifically because it's like an American made movie, I assume, and obviously it's a Japanese product, so I'm so fascinated to see what they're gonna do. Does it take place in a fantasy world or does it not? Like I have no idea. I'm fascinated by what this is going to be. So let's get into it. But before we start, if you do enjoy the reaction and the review, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. It helps me know you liked it. It helps it get seen by more people. Also consider subscribing and supporting the channel that way. There are social links down below, including the Discord server and the Twitch channel. Go over there and follow so you don't miss any live streams of various video games. But that's it. Let's jump into this and hope for a silly fun time, Super Mario style, and see what happens, I guess. Oh, they've got the music. I'm actually impressed the music is here. Generally impressed. I thought they might just be, fuck it, we don't need that. I bet that's all of it we get. That's probably the only bit of the music that's going to be in this movie.
You know, it just don't get no better than this.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? Already, we're already there, everyone. Brooklyn. 65 million years ago.
What if the impact of that meteorite created a parallel dimension where the dinosaurs continue to thrive and evolve into intelligent, vicious, aggressive beings? Just like us. Hey, what if they found...
If you say so. Jesus. What is this, Harry Potter? What's going on? The holy egg.
Where's the rock?
Koopa.
Koopa? Koopa? Did she just say Koopa? These nuns are like, the fuck is this? A baby just came out of an egg. A baby just came out of an egg. What the fuck is going on? Already we've got babies coming out of eggs. We've got a general man called Koopa.
Anything's possible, Mario. You just gotta believe.
I do believe. I believe the rent is 3 months overdue. That's what I believe.
This is so weird. This is such a weird take on Mario and Luigi. What do we do with Mario and Luigi? We put them in Brooklyn. Why is Luigi wearing red and Mario's wearing green. Like, what? How did that happen?
This is Albronsky's department stores. I have a big plot over here. So get all your plumbers, get extra plumbers, bring every plumber.
They just gave out the work. They had some work. They had a lot of work for you. Fucking Luigi.
You okay?
I've got a few problems, but
Well, you know, we got a van.
it's nice.
That will solve all your problems. Our broken van.
Well, thank you for the ride.
It's a pleasure to meet me. It's a pleasure to meet
Fuck's sake, Luigi.
Do you eat?
Yeah,
Dinner?
sure.
Tonight.
Tonight?
Oh, okay,
Be here.
great.
Oh my god. This is the most awkward interaction ever. I will say, although neither of them feel like Mario or Luigi from the games, they are delivering quite endearing performances.
A meteorite hit here a long time ago. And, well, we think it could be what destroyed all the dinosaurs.
Wow, there were dinosaurs in Brooklyn?
Not recently. Well, maybe not recently. Apparently they might be in another dimension that is bleeding through, so...
Oh, I was abandoned.
You mean you don't know who your mother and your father are neither? Because Mario here brought me up. He's been my mother my whole life.
Hey,
So are they actual brothers then, or did Mario just bring him up and they've been calling each other brother ever since?
We'll follow her and then we'll both go get her.
Good idea. I bag her, you grab her.
No, I grab her, you bag her.
That's what I said.
Exactly.
This is the one.
That's what you said about the last 4 girls.
I did?
You did.
Jesus. All these girls have gone missing because these two are idiots.
If you just want to end this right now, I would understand.
You know, I was gonna ask you the same thing. If you want to end this right now and you feel bad about that, but you want to talk to somebody about it, you can call me.
What? What? Wow, that was dark.
The way the bones fit here and the opposable thumb, it's almost as if he was a monster trying to be a human being.
Scientific explanation right there.
Luigi, this is a mistake. It's a dead end. Come on, let's turn back.
Well, okay, then you go back.
Luigi,
Give me
please.
the light. Come on, give me the light.
Luigi's so brave. Unlike his video game counterpart.
Daisy!
The fucking Freddy Krueger? What the fuck? I mean, I think the crystal is probably what the bad guy is after more than anything, right?
Look down there.
Luigi!
Fucking Luigi, dude. He's... Mario's usually the one who jumps into these things head first. Jesus, how did he even manage that? How did he do that? Oh my god, what the fuck? We've gone into hell. What is this?
You're not gonna kill him, not if I get there first. I'm gonna break every bone in their body.
What the fuck? Imagine Mario fucking saying that in a video game. I'm gonna break every bone in their body, goddammit. Blade Runner and Tim Burton's Batman had a weird Koopa baby. What is going on?
Where are we?
I don't know. Maybe we got knocked unconscious for 100 years.
What?
And we woke up
What?
again.
Maybe the process is the
What?
same.
The fuck is that nightmare fuel?
When I get the princess,
Princess?
I need the... And I'll finally be able to merge our world with theirs.
Oh my god, I know I was making Harry Potter comparisons earlier, but I did not actually expect someone from Harry Potter to be in this.
The plumbers took it.
Plumber alert.
Plumber alert, plumber alert. I feel like Dennis Hopper's just like, I'm just saying shit. I'm just saying stuff. I don't know what any of this stuff is.
Don't touch that!
Stuff just keeps happening and I can't believe I'm seeing it. Jesus.
You want to give us the rock bag lady?
Come and get it, big boy.
Plumbers!
No, he is. I'm just apprenticing.
Luigi's just throwing him under the bus.
Is that Daisy? Daisy. Daniela? Daisy! You too!
Okay, they're alive. They are all alive. That's something, I guess. So is everyone here a dinosaur? Or an evolution of a dinosaur, but they just look human?
Name?
Mario.
Last name?
Mario.
Okay, what's your name?
Luigi.
Mario.
Luigi?
No, Luigi Mario.
Okay. You know, that would be weird, but compared to everything else that's happened so far, that's pretty tame. Mario. Luigi Mario.
What was that?
The fungus unit! The fungus is choking the city!
The fungus? They keep bringing up the fungus. Is that just meant to be a reference to, like, Mushroom Kingdom? So it's all fungus and gross. And yet in the game it's like, oh, it's whimsical and magical.
Mario Brothers!
Yeah, that's us! You better get a lawyer and get us out of this chicken coop!
He's so angry. He's so angry.
De-evolved. Cretaceous.
See you later, alligator.
I guess my question is the fuck was that? That's what my question is. What I was gonna say is, why isn't he just Bowser? Why is he Koopa? Oh my god, that's fucking horrendous. Fuck me, they took this over quick. Good thing all the Goombas left. I don't think they know what they just did. They might have unlocked the beast within. A bomb. The fungus is helping. The fungus is trying to help.
You're driving like a maniac. Would you watch it? You want to drive?
I remember the car chase sequences from the video games. Jesus. Okay. How come they were shooting at their car right next to it, did fuck all, and then when they're like this far away from each other, they managed to destroy... Oh my god. Nope, they're just gonna dive right on out of a pipe. I guess that's the closest we're getting to green pipes.
It wasn't you driving that just saved us. That tunnel just sneezed us out, and then this giant booger caught us in there.
I mean, it's true. It is true. That's what happened. Mushroom Kingdom is coming to the rescue, apparently.
Princess Daisy.
What?
These people who have no idea who she is are like, what? We've never met before.
Bye, Spike.
They gave him a bigger brain. They gave him a super brain. I feel like this is going to backfire somehow. There's no way it doesn't, right?
Are the Goombas training with the handheld de-evolution gun?
Oh my god, it's a fucking Nintendo air rifle thing, whatever you want to call them. Light gun, that's the one. How much money did they put into this movie? Because, like, some of the practical effects are genuinely impressive. It's, like, surprising.
Yoshi is a pet of the royal family.
It's Yoshi.
And you've at least suspected that you were different.
Leave the room now. Leave the room now. Right, well, they're not that much smarter, are they? They're still pretty dumb.
Now,
What's with this rock?
Fucking Mario's gonna start breaking some thumbs.
Look, sniff it. We'll hijack a sludge gulper and drive into the city.
Why is there a Statue of Liberty? Why is that there? We're in another dimension. Did the dinosaurs also get a gift from France?
I'm your main man. You Ramadan, you can of Spain. Will you hit me again?
Dance with me. I'll hit you all you like.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this? There's so much weird shit in this movie. Someone has some fetishes. That's all I'm saying. She's not gonna question that, apparently. She's just like, okay, you were doing that thing. Oh yes, that famous club dancing scene in the Mario games. Classic moment.
Use the stompers!
Yeah? There's no time for that now. Come on.
Oh, the dancing worked, apparently. They get an ally and some new boots. Guys, you still need the rock. Don't get too excited. You need that.
Yes, but how are we gonna get up, huh?
Like Mario's. Ha-ha! Ingeniously. Come on.
Oh my god, they're in their suits and the correct colors. It happened.
I think yes. I'd love to get you out of here.
Why are you doing this?
Because everyone
Yoshi's gonna blow some fire at you. Do it, Yoshi. Do it.
earned this.
Oh, the tongue! The tongue comes out! Oh my god! Fucking Yoshi, dude! Yoshi hungry.
Princess Daisy, we've always been your loyalist supporters. We've been with your father since his demise.
What a twist!
I present to you your father.
He's a big fungus butthole on the ceiling. That's so fucking gross, dude. How long is this thing's chain?
Yoshi.
How long is Yoshi's chain? Just stretches for miles and miles.
Hey, Lamar, did you see that? What? He's trying to communicate.
Ow. Ow, you just like plucked out my eyeball potentially.
Well, at least he was my father. He used to be the leader here until Koopa turned him into all this fungus.
So, did her dad evolve from mushrooms? Is that what's happening here? Since he was de-evolved?
What? Don't say anything. My boyfriend is What? Hi, Mario!
Oh my god. Fucking idiot.
Come on, bring it over here.
Jesus Christ. Fuck it. He's dead. He's dead. Just smashed his brains in. Oh my god, what is happening? So at least we got another pipe, I guess. We get another pipe reference. Oh my god, they joined in. And caught up. They somehow caught up to them. Dead. Dead.
Deal with it.
Bullet. Bullet Bill. I mean, it's not really how bullet bills work, but okay, there's some sort of power up in this world.
Trust the fungus.
Just tear it apart. Just tear the fungus apart. You could be ripping a man from limb from limb doing that. Oh, she fucking risked it for a biscuit and got fucked. Oh my god, Jesus! Oh, she's alive. She's alive somehow. It's fine.
Come on, girls, let's go.
Who are you?
Luigi, Mario. What, you got a problem with that?
What the what? What?
Come
What? Why was that so hostile all of a sudden?
He's got a bomb!
He's got a bomb! Ba-bomb. It's weird that the enemies in this movie are the power-ups for some reason. Yep, you're fucked. Jeez! She's having the worst day. The worst day possible. Fucking Thanos just show up? What happened? Oh my god, it's terrifying.
Give me that Devo gun! Monkey!
I can't. I think that will live with me forever. Everyone there is just like, the fuck just happened? Like, what did we just witness? Are we high? A man showed up, turned another guy into a monkey, and then evaporated. This fucking bomb is taking its sweet ass time. He's got Reebok shoes on! The bomb has Reebok shoes! Just to devolve him more. Devolve him some more. Primordial's ooze. Yep, there it is. Sucks to be him. What a way to murder someone. This film is ridiculous. Pretty much has nothing to do with Mario, but kind of does at the same time. And all these people are celebrating while still being trapped in this dimension that is falling apart. But I guess there's going to be a magical reason for it to improve now. Kind of like that, I guess.
I'm back.
Fucking Lance Henriksen just showed up. Did he owe someone a favor?
I want to be with you.
I do too, but I can't.
She's trying to tell you she can't leave you until she knows where she belongs. And if you loved her, you'd understand that.
Thanks, Mario. Thanks for clearing that up for him. Hi, I'm Yoshi.
Brothers.
Mario, we're on the miraculous world. Come on, hurry up! Hurry up! Come on!
Courageously crossed a dimensional bridge. I'd call them the Super Mario Brothers.
Oh my god, they got their name. They're good for business, huh?
Luigi, Mario!
Daisy!
You gotta come with me, I need your help.
Sequel bait to a sequel that never happened. God damn it. Despite everything that this movie was fucking weird about. Man, I wish we had that sequel. Okay, that was the Super Mario Brothers movie pretty much in name alone. And a few weird little Easter egg things. Like, if you're comparing this movie to the video game franchise, it feels as if whoever wrote the script, directed, whatever, did like the bare minimum research into what Super Mario Bros. Is, in terms of what the iconography is, what the characters are, what is a part of that world, and was like, okay, there's a mushroom kingdom. What is that? Okay, it's a mushroom king, and he's gooey and all over the place. They're plumbers. Okay, we'll have them be Brooklyn plumbers for some reason. But there's these things called bombs and bullet bills. They can be like power-ups, right? That's what's in video games. Power-ups, yeah, they're the enemies. They're the bad guys in the games. But okay, we'll run with that. And it's just that constantly throughout the movie. It's just these weird Easter eggs that aren't actual Easter eggs, because what they're alluding to is not what they actually are in the games, which is just bizarre. Just the whole approach to this is like, they couldn't think of a way to do a Mario movie that involved like a fantasy kingdom with these different various monsters and these two Italian plumbers, and like in their heads that none of that made sense. It didn't make sense, so they had to force a way to try and control the chaos. And like the only way this makes sense to us is if we have them as Brooklyn plumbers, and there's another dimension, because this makes so much more sense and it feels more real. It's just outright bizarre. It's outright bizarre throughout. But hey, I wanted silly madness, and by George, I got it. I got it. Not just by the shovelful, by the fucking tankerful. It just kept happening. And then every so often there are these really weird, dark twists every so often, like Yoshi trying to eat that woman. And like the scene when Mario's girlfriend gets kidnapped felt like out of a crime movie. It was like this dark alley, like getting sacked over the head, and that was weird. And then when the other woman got electrocuted on the fence, like at first I thought she's dead. She's actually dead. She's getting fried alive on this thing, and then it turned into a cartoon the next frame when she just popped up with a silver streak. It's just all over the place. So yeah, I think it kind of goes without saying that there was some tonal issues here. They really didn't know what to do with the source material at all. They just took the bare minimum and tried to apply it. And the weird thing was how like Luigi and Mario were in the wrong colors for most of the movie. You'd think basic costume design, they go, okay, Luigi wears green, Mario wears red, we'll work that into their costume design, even though we're not going to give them like a version of their actual costume from the games until the end of the movie. You think they would work that in over the course of the movie, like they would like just have like hints of the red and the green in the right places, but no, they're completely the opposite. And if anything, Luigi's in red way more often than Mario is. And it did seem to be drawing upon popular movies that had come before it more than anything. More than anything, it seemed to be taking, you know, Tim Burton's Batman was in there, Blade Runner was in there, Mad Max was in there, like all these other movies that had been big hits in their time seemed to be drawn upon and just thrown in for the sake of it. Like, people like this stuff, right? We'll throw that in. We'll throw this in. Now, obviously, this comes from a time when, you know, I think the characters of Mario and Luigi weren't as well defined as they are today in terms of what we think of them as individuals. Like, in present day, we think of Luigi as this coward who is constantly thrown at shit, who, like, haunted mansion, he just has to deal with it, even though he's scared out of his wits. And Mario is the confident hero of all of the games and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I think this came out maybe the year I was born, so obviously I'm not going to be wholly aware, and I wasn't really a Nintendo kid growing up. I was more into like Mega Drive and then into PlayStation, and then eventually Xbox, and etc. etc. Like, my first Nintendo console was a Game Boy, and then a Game Boy Color and Advanced. Like, it was all handheld for me. I never really had the consoles, so I don't have that attachment to this. But even though I know that these characters don't feel like their video game counterparts, it's almost as if they've been muddled up, or they're a mixture of everything altogether between the two of them. Like, Mario seems way more of a coward in this compared to Luigi. Like, he's always like, let's think about this, we don't just jump in. But then later on in the movie, he's like changed his mind completely, and he's like, I'm gonna break people, I'm gonna do all the crazy shit. Like, it's such a weird back and forth. But then Luigi seems to be the consistently like curious, heroic one of the movie, which again, I don't know in terms of when this came out versus the video games that had come out. I don't know if they'd really truly established in the games at this point that like that was what their characters were. That might have come later. So I guess this was just like an interpretation of that. But again, it feels very like base level in those ways. The one sort of behind the scenes thing I know about this movie was the actors playing Mario and Luigi. Like, they knew they were making a bad movie, and they were just constantly getting drunk, which makes it all the more impressive that they were delivering these performances. Because I have to say, even though they weren't Mario and Luigi, not as I know them at all, but they were delivering these kind of endearing performances, and I felt like their team up, their brotherhood, and I guess that just stemmed from the fact that both of them knew they were working on a really bad movie, and they were just finding comfort in one another, that they were going through it together, and maybe that's what was translating across in the movie. But generally their performances together was endearing and charming in its own way. It's just they're absolutely not Mario and Luigi, which is kind of a problem when you're making a Super Mario Brothers movie. And then you have Dennis Hopper, who is just saying stuff. Like, he's trying to just give like generic villain performance, because that's all he can really go on, because I feel like he doesn't have a fucking clue what's going on, and quite rightly so. Like, it almost feels like the movie can't make its mind up a lot of the time about what is going on and why it's going on. It's just stuff happening, and Dennis Hopper's just like, I'm saying stuff, don't know what it is, don't know what I'm saying, have no idea what my motivation is. I guess I'll just say, I know I'm a T-Rex, I guess, so I'll occasionally walk around like a T-Rex, but that's your lot. It was insane, though. It was just an absolute insane movie that I can't believe exists. I don't believe I just watched what I watched in so many ways. I do wonder what the budget on this was, though, because there's some big sets here. There's some big sets, lots of costumes, lots of vehicles that they had to make and design, and animatronics going on. Like, all of that stuff is actually quite visually impressive. Like, they clearly put a lot of work into all of it. Other than some of the weird spiky chairs, that was an odd choice, and that was weird. But in terms of like the scale of some aspects of it, I was like, Jesus, they went there with it. Like, how much money were they given for this? I guess it was just a big gamble at the time, or more so maybe the studio thought, this is a sure thing. Like, Mario Brothers is the most like impactful pop cultural thing going on right now. Make a movie of it, that's money. That's money in the bag, like, just off the name alone, I assume. So they were like, yeah, let's throw money at this thing, because I think it will do well just based purely on the fact that it is based on this thing that everyone loves at the moment. Clearly, that wasn't the case, because it never got the sequel that it was setting up at the end there. It's so strange. I think this is absolutely, it goes without saying, I think this is such a bad movie, it's somehow enjoyable. It definitely works on that level. But there are, like I say, like the performances are like of Mario and Luigi, even though they're not those characters, is generally endearing, and it's certainly what helps carry the movie along. And on top of that, I was just sat here waiting for, well, what is the next insane thing that's going to happen? Because they're going to do something, and it's going to be batshit crazy. And yeah, they delivered consistently, went nuts with it. It does have an element of that. Was there no one on set of this thing thinking, I don't know if this is working, guys? But at that point, they probably spent so much money that they were like, well, we're locked in, we're doing this, we're just got to do it, we've got to do it, we've got a release date, no choice now, we're in it. So I guess that's how this came to be. I appreciated that they actually had the Mario theme at the beginning of the movie. I mean, it would have been nice if it was worked in the movie at some point, rather than just having that little bit at the start, like if you did like an orchestral version of it. But it mostly just became like, it was Alan Silvestri doing the music, and he does good music in movies, but it did feel like he was just kind of, winging it for this movie. Like, he knew, like, I don't need to like do much for this, I don't need to come up with like an iconic piece of music for this movie, it just needs enough to carry the sequences along. So yeah, it would have been nice if they'd worked in music from the games in some way into the score, but yeah, I don't think anyone was putting that much effort in. I can definitely see how this movie's got like a cult status, especially if you were a kid when this came out and you were into Mario and this movie hit, being simultaneously bamboozled, disappointed, and kind of amazed by this. Like, how did this happen? Like, that morbid curiosity of how has this come to pass? Like, so yeah, I can definitely see how it's got into this kind of cult status of existence. I will say it's pretty pacey. It's quick. Like, it doesn't like long itself out at all. It's just bam, bam, bam. We're moving. We just keep on moving, and I have to appreciate that. It doesn't overstay its welcome, which is saying something, I guess. It definitely reminds me of like movies I grew up watching in the 90s, like the Flintstones and the Addams Family to a degree, like that really over the top sort of humor that was like big in the 90s in these kind of movies. But this movie is just a big old mess. Big old mess that's not entirely sure what it wants to be or do, is just winging it. Just wing it. We've got Mario and Luigi. They're there in name alone. That's good enough, right? And same for everything else from the Mario games. Just like Koopa, that's a name. Ba-bomb, that's a name. Bullet Bill, don't actually say the Bullet Bill name, but it's there. Like all that stuff. And then Thwomp seems to be like a company in this alternate dimension. I haven't even talked about that element of it. It's a whole ultimate dimension with dinosaurs who evolved into humans, but they still look like humans even though they're dinosaurs. But there's also dinosaurs on the streets of this weird other dimension. Oh, it's a whole thing. It's none of it makes any goddamn sense. And then there's Yoshi. Yoshi's just a little baby T-Rex sitting there like, hi, I'm here. I have a long tongue and I tried to eat people, I guess. Here's the thing. I can't say I didn't have fun because it was so mad, went so further off the rails than I was expecting it to. It was definitely fun to watch. Doesn't mean it's good. It's definitely not good. It's not a good film in of itself, and it's not a good film that is based upon a source material. Like, bad all around. But like I say, it's pacey. Mad shit keeps happening, which is entertaining for probably the wrong reasons. But genuinely, I will say that I do find, even though they were apparently drunk and just hoping this would all be over soon, their performances as Mario and Luigi are generally quite charming and endearing, even if they're not actually the characters we know. But yeah, that's where I fall on this. That's how I fall on this movie. It's a bad movie that is entertaining to watch, and sometimes that's fun, and sometimes that's a fine thing and a wonderful thing to exist that we can all enjoy. So yeah, that's it. That's the Super Mario Brothers, the original motion picture is what it says on my Blu-ray, just to kind of prove that that's what it says. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching this one, guys. If you enjoyed it, please press the thumbs up button. It helps me know you liked it. It helps it get seen by more people. Also, consider subscribing. Don't miss any other videos. Support the channel that way. As I say, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch you on the next one.